You know, the usual. Fighter and man and... What's up?
I just wanted to thank you again for that first lesson. I mean, I thought we were actually gonna do stuff, but now I'm like so full of knowledge, this whole thing is unreal.
When nobody's shooting at you, it is, in fact, fairly rad.
So, when's our next lesson?
Oh, I don't know, Miles. There's a lot going on.
I've been finishing all my homework early, and all my chores are good around the house. And I haven't dunked on a single full in basketball once, I swear.
No, that's great, Miles. You're doing a great job. I'll, let you know as soon as I'm free, okay?
Okay, yeah. Awesome, thanks, Peter.
I have created a monster. A monster of enthusiasm. You know, I was just thinking about how much I miss being shot at by two different groups of guys who only want to kill me more than they want to kill each other.
What do you hammerhead idiots want? We were hoping to make a deal. Gee, thanks, Spider-Man. You're next.
Show us, huh? Yeah, that's what I... And the bodega cats of New York are safe in their windows once again. Going down. MJ, made it to Hammerhead's Upper East Side warehouse. I'm betting he doesn't ship his online shop orders out of here.
Lots of guys just casually wandering around?
Yeah, place is locked down, but not for long.
I'm ready for anything you find. Keep me in the loop.
Sounds like a plan.
Moving this Sable stuff around's got me beat. How you holding up?
I feel like I'm getting shafted on the brakes. I need a whole hour. You're giving me 15 minutes.
I hear you. Working us to the bone.
I hear some of this stuff will power you up. Thinking of doing that for myself.
Are you serious? Finds out you touched whatever's in there, you're dead.
I'll take my chances. Besides, with that stuff powering me up, nothing can stop me.
Right. I'll be watching from the side. Hey, you know the password to this thing?
Polo app.
Wow, now. Not sure where he ended up.
You gotta be kidding me. I need to get into this stupid thing so I can get at the servers here.
I'm sure he'll be back any minute.
I'm just cracking myself.
Can you believe we have more of this Sable stuff coming? Don't even know where to put it. It's a good problem to have. Besides, I hear the boss is looking to buy out. You know, good. Sounds good. Boss always. You notice anything different about this Sable? Seems more,
Got it quiet over there, Rizillo. You still with us?
I don't know, man. It's like he's
Hey,
juiced
someone
or
go
something.
check on Rizillo.
Seems unnatural.
Something smells
Gotta
fishy.
stop paying more attention, I guess.
What the? Yeah, better investigate.
up, Beta! Kill the spider first!
And here I thought you guys were just using this warehouse to distribute Hammerhead's handmade crafts.
Come on! You're a stick man! I'll teach you respect!
How many Hammerhead thugs does it take to steal ultra-high tech from an international agency? Guess we'll find out!
20 men down! What the crap? I'll teach you respect!
You think this specialized armor will fit over your formal wear?
Hey, Pete. I have 4 decrypted file leads.
Hit me! No, not you guys!
Okay. Hammerhead's weirdly obsessed with Watanabe. Ugh, I hate when guys get internet stocky. Lots of transfer records here. She's been jumping from precinct to precinct.
So the Magia weren't just the start of her career. She's made them her entire career.
You got it. She's been responsible for shutting down every shady Magia joint in town for a decade. It's pretty amazing to see, actually.
That's eerie, all right.
She seems like a bulldog. I think I like her.
You would. Thanks for the heads up, MJ.
No problem. I'm gonna keep looking into this. Talk to you later.
Holy crap! We can't lose anyone else! I'll break your... We can't let him take this tech back from the floor!
Have you guys ever considered being less obvious in your crime doing? A thing of beauty. All right, that's one less warehouse full of Sable tech for Hammerhead to use against me later. This place houses a ton of Sable server space. I hope Hammerhead hasn't gotten into it yet. Time to collect. Hey, MJ. Not only was this place Hammerhead's Sable distribution front, it was also storing a ton of Sable servers. I cleared it out, and I'm sending you another file to decrypt.
Amazing, Pete. Thank you. The story's really coming together.
Glad to hear it. hang out with me less, you just gotta do less crimes. Those Hammerhead guys won't be bothering anyone anymore.
We're here to talk about a hot-button issue today, folks, and that's crime boss Hammerhead. It turns out that petty argument at the Harlem Sanitarium was actually a Magia smackdown against this flat-topped fluff. But here's the thing about Hammerhead, valued listeners. He might be an unhinged, rampaging cop killer who my assistant Jared keeps calling a beta, for reasons that I'm certain must be shark-related, but he has some interesting ideas. What's so wrong with pining for the good old days? Hammerhead wants to bring New York back to a time where people didn't get offended by everything, and spiders were just bugs you killed in your apartment, and I didn't have to take blood pressure medication. Now, if we could just stop him from destroying the city and its citizens in the process, wow, that would be great.
There's a Hammerhead informant in danger. The cops could use a hand. I know you guys wouldn't know the right thing if it was shooting you in the face, but for the record, your friend's doing it.
That was a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man. Really.
Good thing I got here in time. Hopefully that informant...
Today, on Just the Facts, with J. Jonah Jameson, the Magia are turning the streets of Manhattan into a gang war. Why, you ask? Because nobody listened to me when they had the chance. If we just cleaned up the city, returned to our collective senses, and run Spider-Man out of town, not necessarily in that order, then a psychopathic crime boss wouldn't be wrecking New York in some misguided pursuit of that same goal. Look, Hammerhead's impulse to take us back to a simpler time before any of us had heard of web shooters isn't wrong. But his methods are obscene. Attacking the police, terrifying citizens, the man gives simpler times a bad name. Like this infernal sodium-free beverage I'm being forced by the medical establishment to drink for my health gives soda a bad name. And meanwhile, where's our city's so-called savior, Spider-Man, in all this? I need to lay down.
The Dons must be inside. Looks like they're safe. were safe. Great. This was kind of an Imperial Duns only screening, guys.
We're getting those dots, one way or another. Come on, fight fair. Watch out, we're losing men.
Why'd Sable even make these dig things? I gotta come up with a better name for them.
Hey! I didn't move!
If you'd have just stayed home, you wouldn't have had to pay so much for popcorn.
I don't like these odds no more!
Hey guys, honestly, I hear this one is better on demand anyways.
Take him out! Let's kill him! Don't let him pick off any more of us! Want some of this? Take him out!
More of them up on the roof.
He felt that!
They've rigged the building with explosives. Overkill much, fellas? Gotta take Hammerhead's men out and disable these bombs. Does Hammerhead do casual Fridays? The suits must be so constricting. You should try spandex. One bomb down, one to go. Now they're on the other rooftop. Of course. More explosives. Gotta move fast. Don't you guys ever get tired of losing? I'm just saying, it must be a morale breaker. One down. There's two. The crowd holds its breath. And yes, folks, yes, it's a triple play! The crowd goes wild! Okay, the Dons should be safe now. I should head inside and check on them just in case. Hope the Dons are okay, and ready to find a new hideout. Guys, we really need to rethink your security set up. Right. Because of the digging tank things. Obviously. Crap. This did not go well. Yuri, he got away. With the Dons.
What? Are you serious?
The Sable tech he's been stealing? She had more in her arsenal than I thought.
You told me you would take care of this. You told me not to worry.
I did, yes, and I screwed up. I'm sorry.
No more breaks. No more time off. I'm on this now. I'll call you when I've got a plan.
Crap. Great work, Pete. Just great.
Hey guys! It's me, obviously.
Really don't have time for this today, Screwball.
There's always time for great content, especially when it stars New York's favorite spider guy in a series of high-stakes life or death challenges. Come on, you know you want to join the fun. Don't keep my audience waiting.
Friends, our streets are safer than ever before. Thanks to the tireless efforts of the swinging spectacle, Spider-Man. Oh, just kidding! Our streets are actually in more literal danger than they've ever been because it seems like someone made Hammerhead's idiot men resort to digging up roads in the middle of rush hour! It's clear that the only way crime boss Hammerhead thinks he can get people to listen to his pleas for a return to decency is by actually razing this city to the ground. And while I frankly find the sentiment admirable, just like my doctor thinks it's admirable that I've cut back on alcohol consumption, I think we can all agree that we'd much rather get home on time and alive than late and dead. Meanwhile, Spider-Man, it seems, is actively assisting the Magia during all this. Spider-Man or Spider-Mob? You decide.
And away we go! Oh, can't wait to see what thrilling action Spidey brings to the table for season 2!
You know, I'm actually in talks with this competing subscription service, so...
Please, I basically discovered you! And if you leave, my fans will be so upset. Angry flash mobs upset. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Okay, since last time, I modified the Trojan she installed to ping her location each time I do one of her shows. Once I get enough pings, I can triangulate, find her hideout, and send her on early hiatus, straight to Rikers. Gotta move quick and quiet. Literally didn't see that coming.
Oh, this is tense. Will Spider-Man get caught? Will the hostage survive? Fans are dying to know. Aw, now that is a photobomb! Oh, don't miss the photobomb! Yes!
You're in timeout.
On Jump Bob 34 says, JSYK, I just reported you to the police. Ha 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 ha! That's with the wrong streamer, Bob. Prepare to be doxxed.
You see anything, Cooper? Cooper! Don't wake his ass up.
Ooh, love, 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 love.
Yeah, keep your pants on up.
Photo bomb!
Everyone needs a nap. And I look good doing it.
These views are over 9,000!
Sit tight. Wait for the police.
Hey guys! Things have gotten pretty bad in my comment section lately, so my amazing fans are heading out to the streets to track down all the haters!
Amazing fans, unhinged escaped inmates. Potato, potato. I better make sure nobody gets hurt.
This is a quandary. I'm mad that you're messing up my fans, but I'm also glad because my views are through the roof!
Out of your league!
You know what's my fave? Yeah, you know! Photo!
Good shot! Keep him on the ground!
Aw, now that is a photo bomb! Garden Forever 69 says, I have no idea what's going on, but I love it! It's time for a crossover! Some of Hammerhead's biggest fans are on their way!
How'd she rope Hammerhead's guys into this?
Photo bomb! Don't miss it! We're shooting to the top of the front page! Hammerhead continue to arm himself, and those burrowing tanks will tear apart our lockup. I'm spreading the remaining Sable gear throughout the city. Give him multiple targets, force him to thin his men out.
Okay, what do you need from me?
Protect the transports. We'll have multiple runs in transit at once. Be ready to back up any that get into trouble.
You got it.
Once the gear's relocated, we'll focus on Hammerhead. Stay sharp. Lives are on the line.
Not liking what I hear in her voice. I gotta make time for Yuri after this. She gives me a lot of grief, but I can't let her down. Let me see if I can pick up the police comms channels.
Unimpeded. Repeat, Convoy 3, progress unimpeded.
Route appears clear ahead. No hostiles visible.
Safe House 2, ready to receive.
Okay, so far so good.